Hey, welcome back to our myth busting series. We're on myth number 3. And if you missed any of the other myths, don't worry, we got you. If you go to amandakaufman.net, that's KAUFMAN.net/blog, you can get all of our prior episodes of the Crush Method show there, and you can find out what the other 2 myths were that we've already gone through on the things that kind of everybody says about starting a coaching business that we have found are categorically incorrect.
Not true, yeah.
Yes.
And so myth number 3 this time around is that you need a niche to get a client.
Oh my goodness.
I can just already hear the roars from the crowd already on this one. What?
And I'm like, I feel this soapbox climbing up underneath me because
oh my God, you're getting taller.
I'm getting so much taller. What's this soapbox? I'm just kidding. Sort of, but not really.
Oh, yeah. So the niche is that the myth is that you have to have a niche to get a client.
Yes.
You got a story on this.
This is such a prevalent one, and I get on a soapbox about it because I gotta tell you, it had me so stuck. And all the myths that we're talking about, this is the one that, like, the truth will set you free.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when I embraced this truth that I finally started making some significant sales as a coach.
Yep. Well, in fact, we've done close to 400 surveys of coaches so far and the challenges they face in their coaching business. And right up there with the one we mentioned in the last myth is this one, that they're struggling with their niche. Oh, I just want to finalize my niche. I want to get that done and then I'll be good to go. I'll be easy to find clients from there.
Yes.
Yep.
So here's what's wrong with that myth. And look, it's prevalent, okay? Literally every basic business training is going to say the riches are in the niches.
Yep.
And they're going to tell you that using a niche is a really powerful way to attract clients, which is true. However, here's the part that is broken.
Yep.
Niching is really a marketing technique. It is a way of taking the resources that you have and directing them toward a particular audience and choosing language and messaging that's going to resonate with that audience.
Yep.
Makes sense, right? It's not a product methodology.
It's not a product in itself. And here, we'll give you a perfect example. This is one we got from one of our mentors, and it's the story of the vacuum. The vacuum in this case, it's the same vacuum. You could think Hoover vacuums, for example. And how did they used to sell those? Maybe in the 50s, 60s, 70s? They would go door to door, for example. And so in that particular case, they might go to a residential home, and maybe in the 50s or 60s, they might talk to a housewife and say, Mrs. Smith, here's the reason the Hoover vacuum is so good, for example. And they'll list all the reasons that are relevant to Mrs. Smith as maybe a housewife at the time. It does great on Cheerios, it does great on this and great on that, and it's very quiet in the house, so it's not a lot of noise, for example. Same product, same vacuum, they might go to a business and say, oh, business person, you need this vacuum to keep your shop floor clean so nobody trips, and it's very powerful, and it's quiet so it won't interrupt your clients. Same vacuum. Notice, different pitches. They had different things they focused on. Maybe it was good at Cheerios here and good at keeping the shop floor clean over here so nobody tripped, but it's the same product. That's an example of niche marketing, not niche producting.
Exactly. Isn't it true that when you're a coach, you could help someone who's maybe looking at that next chapter after a divorce?
Sure.
You could equally be helping someone find that dream career.
Oh, yeah.
You could also be helping that millennial really kick some butt at work and get along better with their boss. You could be helping people to eat better, be more, diligent with their workout routine. And you could be the exact same person, the exact same coach, helping all these different people with different goals. Yep. So here's why I get so soapboxy about this, is because I started out following this advice just because it's everywhere. It's inescapable.
I fell foul of it too. Everybody does.
And there's all kinds of clever ways of discovering your niche, like you 5 minutes ago. And that's exactly what I did. As I said, you know what? I'm going to be a coach for executive women and help them avoid burnout.
Yep. That was your experience.
So it was my experience. That was me five years ago, right? And well, longer now. But the point is that I was doing all of my attraction marketing based on this niche of women who wanted to escape burnout and so on and so forth.
So that was the product she was marketing.
I was miserably failuristic. Like
Yep.
it was horrible. It just, I couldn't even get somebody on the phone with it.
Yeah.
And I was like frustrated because I had done so much work to figure that out and to try and build out that thing until I met my coach. My coach is an energy coach, and she really helped me kind of open up and be more expansive and all that woo-woo stuff. I'm going to spare you the details, but basically she suggested to me, well, why don't you just ditch the pitch for a minute and see who you can serve right in front of you?
Because what she shared and what she realized is coaching is a skill. Doesn't matter how you apply it or what you apply it on, the skill of coaching is very translatable across a variety of mediums.
It's a vacuum cleaner. So I started
right.
just talking to people and connecting with them on a human level. And I also had a sales process. So that was the most important thing to focus on, not my marketing. The most important thing to focus on at first, the first big step was having a real sales process that was awesome. And if you want a good book on this, check out The Prosperous Coach by Rich Litvin. I modeled a lot of my early stuff after that. So when I started taking that approach of just talking to the people right in front of me, fast forward to when I filled my practice, I still to this day, 85% male for my private practice.
And she started out as a female entrepreneurial coach or executive coach.
Executive coach for women. And I just, it's not even about having the right magical messaging. I think what it is there's a resonance kind of a factor. And I can't even really explain why it is that I tend to attract more men in my private practice than I do women. It just seems to happen like that. And so I guess what I'm saying is that if you just trusted your resonance and you just let the universe bring you some people that you can help, and we stop being so precious about how we look online and whether we're going for the niche and whether we're going to be so super perfect, and then you can start to look for patterns in the people you've genuinely served. And if you want to do some niche marketing because you are getting paid already and you have some confidence that you can get some certain kinds of results, have at it. Have a good time.
Absolutely. Well, in fact, as you have those just real conversations with people and learn what the commonalities are among the people you're helping, you may actually at that point, after you've got some actual coaching under your belt, paying clients, you may realize, oh, well, all of these people have kind of this same problem here. That's a marketing niche. It's the same product of coaching, but now you have a niche that you've got proven history on. People have paid you for it. Now you can begin to focus in that area because maybe there's something you've got there that's a special secret sauce for you in that niche.
Now, occasionally I run across coaches who are really confident that they want to serve a certain demographic of people. And to that I say, power to you. Go for it. But if you're using the niche as a reason, like that you don't have a niche as a reason why you're not getting into service with clients, I'd say give this a try. Ditch the pitch. Release the niche. Just get into service, get into action, and then see what the universe brings to you.
Yeah, see what the commonalities are like we were talking about. Just like we talked about in the last myth. If you're going 3 or 4 months and you're not really getting into those conversations like Amanda was talking about with people because you're so focused and hung up on that niche, that's 3 to 4 months you've now lost. Instead, ditch the niche, as Amanda said, and just get out there and get into action using those skills, that product that can be used anywhere.
Now, I will tell you that this is a big area of expertise and fun for us. So we have a program called the Let's Launch Your Coaching Business program where we help coaches to implement this exact strategy if they're not sure what their niche is. So if it'd be helpful for you to have a quick conversation about that, just shoot us a quick message, a direct message on any social media platform. We're happy to set up some time to chat with you a little bit about how we might be able to help.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for helping us bust this myth. And we look forward to talking to you with myth number 4 next time.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All
Bye.
best. Mwah.
Hey there, thanks for tuning into this week's The Crush Method video blog. I'm Amanda Kaufman.
And I'm Chris Lavelle. We loved having you here.
Be sure to subscribe to receive more goodies in your inbox every week and share with others you know who are eager to learn more about building their coaching and expert business.
And don't forget to leave a comment below to share your own experiences to inspire and lift others on this journey.
And check out our podcast on iTunes called The Crush Method Show so we can join you on your commutes and workouts.